Almost. We're live.
Hello.
Hey, hey.
Are we
Yes,
live?
yes, we are live. You're going for it. You're introducing us.
So, hi everybody. Happy Thursday once again. Oh my God, Thursdays are our favorite days because we're always here. Tubeera wano nga tuzze okubanyumiza ku lugendo luno lwa digital business. We come to talk about our digital business journeys, the four of us. All of us are Ugandans living in different countries of the world, as you can see just under our photos. And we all run the same digital business from wherever we are at because our digital business is global. So, welcome, welcome. Sit back and be expectant of what we prepared for you tonight. And before I go ahead, I would like to introduce myself just very briefly. If you're here, you're watching me for the very first time, my name is Essie Nabulime Heinemann. I'm a Ugandan, an immigrant to Germany, a teacher, a mother, and a wife, and a digital business owner, mentor, and a coach. I think I need to get a quick round that everyone can introduce themselves very briefly so that our viewers know with whom they're talking to. Over to you, Charlotte. I'll go anti-clockwise. Charlotte, unmute and introduce yourself.
Okay. Hey, everyone. My name is Charlotte Koro. I am born and raised in Uganda, living here in California, USA. And I am so glad to be here this evening. All of us are Ugandans and we love to get together and inspire each other, but also to encourage and inspire many other people out there that are feeling stuck and looking for another way out, how to make an extra stream of income in your flexible time or even making it your full time. So we're here to share that and we're so glad you're here.
Yeah, thank you, Charlotte. We go further and clockwise. Aminata, dancer. Just introduce yourself very
Hello,
briefly.
everyone. Welcome back on a good Thursday, very early in the morning on my side. My name is Aminata Danso. I am a mother of two, a food service worker, and a caregiver. As you can see, I'm in USA, California. And yes, these are my partners. They're all Ugandans. You might be wondering, why are these ladies here every day? Hey, fenatuluwa neno ngenda kukyusa mu Uganda akola wakati kayinza kubulamu tekayinza kubulamu oba
Yeah,
olime
kubakakasa.
naye ffenna twasisinkana mu business then abamu nali sibamanyi like see how surprising we are. This is the business. It's a community.
Mm.
You meet new people. You meet people from everywhere. So I didn't know that in here. So I'm really glad that everybody's here. At least I feel like I belong to somewhere, you know.
Yeah,
I'll give it back to you.
yeah. Thank you, Aminata. Yowa buuza ku bantu baffe.
Bannange
Weyanjule
muli
katonotono.
mutya. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're watching us. My name is Joan. It's almost 1 a.m. here in Australia. My name is Joan. I'm a registered nurse by profession. I was born and raised in Uganda, trained in Uganda, and moved to Australia for work. I enjoy my job, but you know what? Side hustle had to happen. So abatuwuliriza nze Joan bazaala Uganda nali mbeera Uganda ne nzija mu Australia maze wano emyaka ndoza 11 mbadde nkolera ndi musawo nkolera mu ddwaliro naye nga bw'obimanyi ebyobusawo okola naye ne side hustle yeetaagisa. So tuzze okubabulira ku side hustle yaffe ekola etya, twatandika tutya, ki ekyetaagisa okutandika, tuli wano. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ase.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies. So, ladies, all our viewers, we don't have a different message. Every Thursday, we come here to talk about this, to give this same message, to preach the same message about this digital business opportunity, which has changed our lives, which is continuing to change our lives, which has changed thousands of lives, especially of immigrants like ourselves. Because if you're an immigrant, especially and you're watching us, you exactly know what we're talking about, even if you pretend. ne bwe mwebuzaabuza mukimanyi ekyeyo kyafuuka ekyeyo. People come here with excellent qualifications from back home after struggling for them, and then all you can get is some kind of care job or here and here. Most of the time, the jobs we get do not fit into our qualifications. And if they don't fit into our qualifications, it means even the money we earn is going to be little. What happens then next? What happened next is that job which is where you're overqualified and undervalued is not going to pay you enough to take care of your family here and your family back home. Next is to take on the second job. And then while you're still at your second job, you're going to find your third job. And the story continues. Before we know it, 2 years, 3 years down the road in this abroad, you were just running up and down like a headless chicken. Yeah. You're just running up and down. Ogendo ozunga. Tosobola kwerabira kigambo ekyo. Fenna tuzunga buzunzi. But I was like that. I actually believed that was going to be my fate, like it is for many diasporians. But something deep inside me knew that there must be something better, that I could do better than this. So that's why when I found this digital business, I can never stop talking about it. We, the four of us, can never stop talking about it, for what it has done for us, for what it is doing for us, for how it has changed our lives and the lives of so many others. In that we can smile today. Look at this girl, Charlotte, and this girl, Aminata. It's very early in the morning in the US and they're seated before their computers. Who does this? In normal circumstances, an average immigrant will be already off to the second or the first or the third, and you will be off to those multiple jobs. So I am going to call upon Charlotte. People know what we're talking about because we've been talking about this for a long time. Tell us, how do they start? How did you start? And how can they start?
Thank you, Coach Essie. Yes, that's always a good question. How do I get started? How do you guys do this? We get that question a lot. So we're going to address that. How do you get started? This business is for everybody. First of all, I want to make that clear, regardless which part of the world you're in. And I mean, that's a huge plus because it's rare to find businesses that are very inclusive like that, right? For men and women and that are global. Because most of the time people are like, oh, all the businesses are in the US, the developed world, but you could do this business from wherever you are. And I think that's such a huge blessing. And we want to be as inclusive as possible to let everyone know that they belong, they have a seat at the table, and they can make an extra income online as well. Because we know, let's be honest, we are all online right now. So why not? Why not? If you're scrolling, if you can scroll, then you can be successful at this business as well. So how do you get started? You probably are going to see one of these videos here or an ad, and you're going to be very curious. And the first step is to share your email address with us. We're able to give you all the information that you need so that you are educated and you're able to make an informed decision. At that point, after you have received a little bit of information about what this business is about, you are going to be able to pay $149. And that is just a slice. It's not much when regarding, especially considering all the things that you're going to get after you have come on the inside. So $149 is going to be your entry fee to learning all the details about the business, how the business works, the compensation plan, the companies we partner with, all the things that we use, the automation, the website, all that stuff that work along to make this business successful. After you've paid your $149, then you're able to come on the inside and we support you get started with your business. There is much more after that. So it's very easy. And the first thing also I forgot is you have to watch a 40-minute webinar, which is really not so long. you watch it, it's going to give you a lot more information. We have the webinars every Tuesday and Thursday. Like today is webinar day, so you're able to watch our free info session, then you are able to come on the inside. The other things that I really loved was when I first started, the 149 is fully refundable. So I came in knowing that I was not losing nothing, you know, and that's freedom right there, because I was like, okay, I can come in, check it out. If it's not for me, I'll just dash out and my money is refunded fully back to me. So I came in and I never looked back, because I knew that was a slice of cake for me in the online space right here, and I have been deeply grateful. So that's all I can share today, AC. Thank you. You're muted.
Yeah, thank you so much, Charlotte. I think she made it very clear. But I would like to call Joanne to expand just a little more about that 149. Because people ask, now after the 149, now what? What has this 149 given you in all these years you've been in this business? Because for me, if I start to tell you what it has given me, I will stay here until tomorrow, because it is the best 149. I call it the miracle 149. Joanne, tell us just a little bit, what has this 149 done for you?
Okay. Anti njagala nnyo okunyumya kyekisooka kakati.
Kasagwa ayagala okwebaka.
Kunyumize.
Kakati bwe nsooka ne ndaba 149 negamba ho sente zange akasente kange naye akasente kange bagenda kukatwala. So nentya, and that is all of us, we fear, because we are thinking that 149 how? But just like Charlotte has said, 149 is completely refundable. Kwegamba osasula sente okumanya, and once you know, neweesalirawo neyongerayo oba saagala. If you say you don't want, if you say this is not for me, if you say this is not good for me, then you get your money back. But what have you gained by just doing that one step? You know, and you tick off that box and say, this is something I can do, this is something I can't do. But we give you that freedom to say, I can or I cannot do it. What have I gained from 149? Nali ntya nnyo okusasula 149 naye namala ne nsasula. Bannange bondaba ku screen eno tolowooza nti njagala nnyo okwogera, si nnyo, ntya abantu, ndi shy. I'm one of those people boyita introvert. Naye munnange 149 eno kubanga nagisasula, I learned how to be confident, because I gained so much knowledge and so much information. Yes, it's a 40-minute video, 20-minute video, 90-minute video. No yiga. Naye bw'olaba abantu what they have gained from this, then you're like, oh, kitegeeza nange nsobola okubeera bwe ntyo. And that was exactly me. I sat there, I listened, I watched, I was like, oh, so I can do that. And I got the confidence. One of the other things that 149 benefits us is the training. Manange mbadde nkola business eno okumala maybe 1 year and a half. Yeah, 1 year and a half. Business eno abalala bacharginga sente z'okutraininga in mindset. Batandikira mu 1,000 and above. Neya kakaaga waliwo neyansaba 25,000 to train me. But here nasasula 149. Omwaka guli, by the way, nazifuna mugundi muki mu tax system yaffe nazifuna. Sente zange nazikomyawo. So sina na kye naluzinga. Wabula what have I gained? I've gained friendships. Bano bonna abakyala otegeera nabasisinkana in person, but because we were doing the business together, clicked just like that. So that's why I can show up at 1 a.m. I can show up at midnight. Kubanga manyi, the people I'm showing up with, the people I'm showing up for, they are worth it. My mindset has changed a lot. I have grown as an individual. Yes, tukula, tusoma, nasoma ebitabo bingi nnyo, naye okukula, no manya nti life is like this. No manya how to relate, how to do things, how to speak. because we meet so many people. So if your mindset is not there yet, ogenda nolaba obanyi where you're in when for example, I'll give you an example with my colleagues at work. Sometimes they go on and on and on about things. Ngamba kale bano singa bajja bakola business yange wetuyigiriza mindset singa obuntu obutonotono tebubamalaamu nnyo yeyo mindset ti obuntuntu obutonotono tebuba tebukyakulya mwoyo buba tebukyakumalaamu and then of course the business is good. It is a plan. It was my plan B to begin with. Naye kati wano wenyimiridde, it is becoming a plan A. So that is what I gained from just paying my 149. And of course it's refundable. So you lose nothing. You come in, you gain knowledge, you understand. And you tick off all those things. Thank you very much, Asa.
Wow. Thank you so much. That's the 149, guys. And it's one time. It's a one-time payment. It's not monthly. It's not annually. We paid it once. And, no risk. If you're here, you're watching us, you're just at the age of paying it, but you're afraid. Just to know that it is refundable. You have a whole 30 days to look at the information, the business, the community, everything. And then you decide it's for me or it's not for me. At the end of the day, there is no single business which is for everybody.
Yes.
So the question comes then, and when I pay the 149, is that the only money? Is that all I have to do, paying the 149? My answer is always like this, like if everyone could change their lives, fire their bosses, retire at 45 like myself going to, and change everything around them financially with 149 US dollars, I think the whole world will be wealthy. Of course, it's a business just like any business. We're talking about what we're talking about. Only the difference is this one is global, it's online, you have a community, you have the training, you have the systems, you have all the things you also need for any traditional business are there. But here for us, you have them in one place. You don't have to go to pay for the 20,000 of mindset and then the 10,000 of online of digital marketing. You don't have that. So Aminata, just talk about the investment, the business investments, not only of cash, but of all aspects you need to invest in this business, so that our viewers know that this is a serious business. It's not some kind of this thing, invest here 500 and wait 2 weeks later you will get 2,000. We don't plant money and it germinates. Our money does not germinate like plants do germinate. We have to invest something somewhere. Aminata is going to take us through that. Over to you, Aminata.
All right, thank you so much. Wow, that's a big topic to trust me, but anyway, let me try and bring it down. Okay, so like as I said at some point, omuntu wabanti asobola kugaggawala na retiring ngasasude 149 singa fena tuli bagagga, meaning in a sense, in that sense that achategeza nti osasula 149, it introduces you to what we have, the package that we have, right? After you see the package that we have and how our system is set up, and then you decide, am I ready to invest? Now you ask, how much do I have to invest? Do I have to invest? That also depends on whoever. Right? What is your goal? What is my purpose? What do I want to achieve in this business? Oh, so our more business to up various items, various investments, right? So chiva kugwe kundowozayo chicho yagala nogama enja ku investing webati. I will not say the amount because everybody right? So I'm not going to put a price, but just yes, there is an investment. And in that investment, it only depends on you, not me, who has introduced you to the business, or none of my partners. It only depends on you. Like everybody of us who has decided, oh, I'm into this business, but this is how much I can invest and this is what I can, right? So chisinzira kugwe nga bw'oyagala choyagala okujjamu, just the business, yes, there's an investment, and also that investment your 149 ngenda kwongera hintingeko introducing akwazi zonna properties gundi investments zonna zoyagala okola ne introduce into anything any products we have, but I'm going to put a disclaimer there, right? Even if you're investing into this, whatever you're investing into, you're not selling anything. You're not going to sell anything. I'm going to say this again. You might say, "Oh, you said you're not selling," but then you're investing. No, you're not selling anything. There is no selling. There's no convincing anybody. No, just there is an investment. When you pay the 149, then you will know what are the products and what investments do I need, and what without me going into very much details, because if I start going into the details, then the curiosity, I'll kill it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Another investment, I hinted the marketing. The 149, we introduce you to everything that we have for marketing that we will teach you. You don't need to pay anybody. You don't need to go to someone. I'm going to market my business. Oh, I'm going to, how do I get customers? No, we teach you that. That's why you pay the 149, and then you get everything else like I mentioned. So back to you, Ase. I don't know if I did a good job, but back to you.
Yes, exactly. Thank you so much. She really hammered it in that any business, you have to invest, but you decide according to every factors around how big to start. If you want to take a bike and ride to Uganda, you'll eventually reach Uganda from German. If you want to take your car, you eventually reach. But if you want to go very fast, you fly, and flying will be more expensive. So there is an investment, and it depends on what you have seen, what you have understood, and what you decide. In our business, what we don't do, what is not our duty is to force and convince people to join. That's why we let you in. You look at the system by itself. You ask all the questions from your mentor and the coach, because you have a mentor and a coach, and then take it on. Another investment I want to talk about is the investment of time. Some people think maybe it's some kind of crypto here where I just buy my bonds or my stocks. No. Our business, like I said, it's just like any other business. You have to give it time, because you have to learn before you earn. So 1 hour, 2 hours, whichever amount of time you have free, you can use and thrive in this business. So you have to invest the time, the mindset, the positivity, a lot of investment. But all that is going to be worth it at the end of the day. Thank you so much. Charlotte, would you like to add something about that? If not, then Charlotte will close by inviting our viewers once again for tonight's webinar, and let us get this. Shigare.
Carly, I hope you guys we gave you a glimpse of what it's like to get started. If you watch this, it wasn't a hard process. It's just really in and out, all on your phone, on your laptop. There's no application or anything like that. Just come in with your email, register with us, any one of us. Reach out to any one of us, okay? Our websites may not be on our screen, but reach out to any one of us, and then all we need is your email address. Tonight, you can watch our free info session. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time, so you can watch that. We always want to know, what is this about? That's a first step. Share your email address with any one of us. We'll give you, you enter information, and then you'll be able to get details and watch the free info session that is going to give you all the details that you need before you come on the inside, and we support you get started. That's what we are here for. We're here to support you. We're here to cheer you on, and we are here to grow with you. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll see you again next Thursday. Thank you, friends.
Next Thursday. Bye-bye. Looking forward. Bye.